Hello and welcome to the TM Elite Network Setup tutorial. We're going to start on some networking basics including IP and port forwarding. What is an IP address? An IP address is a unique address that each computer uses on a computer network to communicate with each other. There are two types of IP addresses, static and dynamic. There are also public IP and private IPs. You can tell what your public IP is by going to a website such as whatismyip.com. There are also three classes of IP addresses as you see in the field below. Most IPs you encounter are going to be Class C addresses. There are three ranges of IP addresses for private networks, as you see in the table below. Here you see the built-in Windows utility ipconfig. To access ipconfig, you need to go to the Start button, access Run, and type in cmd for command. Once you're at the prompt, type in ipconfig. When you type in ipconfig at the command prompt, you'll see three key fields: IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. What we're looking for here is default gateway, because that's going to be the IP address of your router. What is port forwarding? Port forwarding basically opens up a hole on your network so that you can access your DVR remotely over the internet. You must enable port forwarding and able to access your DVR remotely. Here you see the live screen mode on the TM Elite DVR. What you want to do is first hit the menu button, type in your password. Default is 1234. Watch as I do that here. Screen you'll see once you've accessed the system setup menu. What you want to first do is go to System Info at the top. Once you're in the System Info screen, what you want to do is look at the IP address and MAC address and record those. You're going to need the MAC address if you need the DDNS service. So go back to main menu, press network twice. The main focus here is network type, LAN, and DHCP. DHCP will get your IP address information automatically. Once you've gotten your correct IP address, change the network type back to LAN. Now in order to use the DDNS service, you need to go to the tab to the right and select Use DDNS and hit Save at the bottom. Here you see the built-in Windows utility ipconfig. To access ipconfig, you need to go to the Start button, access Run, and type in cmd for command. Once you're at the prompt, type in ipconfig. So type in the IP address of your router in the Internet Explorer address bar, 192.168.1.1. Here you'll see the login screen, username and password. Hit OK. Now you'll see the basic setup menu of the Linksys router. Go to Advanced. Once you're at Advanced, you'll see an option for port forwarding, so select that please. Here you see porting, customize applications. You can name it TM Elite for example. Starting at import 9010 through 9017, protocol TCP, and the IP address of your DVR, which you got from the system info screen earlier. Check to see if you open your ports correctly. It's best to use the free service ugetsignal.com, as you see me typing here below. Once you're there, select port forwarding tester at the top. You'll see your remote address, which is your public IP address, and the port number you want to check. So since I just did a TM Elite, I did 9010 and hit check, and you see obtaining port status to the left. Here you see the remote manager icon on the desktop. Double click that, type in admin, password 1234 is the default for the TM Elite DVR. Now I'm going to connect to a TM Elite using the remote manager software. Go to File, Registration, hit Add. You can name it whatever you wish. Here I name it Test. First I'll do an IP address. So I'll type in the IP address of a DVR I have here in the office. Admin 1234 for default. Channel, 8 channels, so I'll do 1-8. Hit OK. Hit OK again. Click on it on the left and drag it into the right hand side. Now you have video. Now I'm going to connect to a Team Elite DVR using Remote Manager, connecting to its DDNS address, also known as its MAC address. So here for name, I'll name it test DDNS. For the IP address, I'll use the MAC address without any colons, .cctv-link.net, exactly like you see here. But you'll exchange your MAC address for the one I've typed in. User ID, admin, password 1234, channels 1 through 8, hit OK, hit OK again. Now click and drag it into the left hand side from. You've now successfully connected to your Team Elite DVR using the DDNS service. Includes the Team Elite network setup. If you need to contact us, please feel free to at the following numbers. Thank you.